Yogi Clan, what's up, y'all? What's up? Yes, I got a second camera going. So, welcome back to this Saturday morning vlog. It is Saturday morning, about 10 after 11. I am en route to a gas station to go meet a group of fellas. Not sure how many are coming, hopefully less than 10, but we'll keep our social distance on our motorcycles. We are getting ready to go for a ride, and I will probably be recording that ride. I'm going to ride tail gunner in that. So I will be recording that ride. Here's another biker trash. Hey, what's up, biker trash? And I'll probably bring that in a separate video with some music. We're going through some country to some lakes. It's going to be beautiful. I am so looking forward to it. We're calling it the Saturday ride, but that's not the point of this video here. This video is just to bring you a Saturday morning vlog, and I have a simple question. And the simple question is, what are you doing to cope, and what are you doing to adjust to what looks like this is going to be our new normal for a while? I don't think that this is going to be over any time in the near future. It's kind of my thought. I think we're going to be like this for at least minimum probably another 30 days, if I were to guess. I'm thinking maybe Memorial Day they may loosen up a little bit of the restrictions, let people do a vacation, get out of the house and get sane. So hopefully Memorial weekend they'll lift it, but I don't know, because Virginia and Maryland, I mean, they're saying nope, we're shut down until June 10th. I mean, June 10th, bro, that is a very long time away. So that may hinder my Memorial weekend plans, because I planned on going to the beach, having a guys weekend. That was the plan, going up to Rolling Thunder and then maybe heading over to the beach for a night or two, roll on the coast of Maryland. But if Maryland's on shutdown and lockdown, I don't see that happening. So the question to you is, how are you dealing with this new normal? Are you getting out? Are you riding your bike? Are you getting any miles on your scoot? How has it impacted your work? It's here. We're in it. We're in the thick of it now. So, you know, what are we doing? Me? I'm working from home. So as I've said before, my day job is an estimator, project manager for a demolition company. And I go out maybe once a day during the work week, twice a day, to go look at jobs, walk jobs that I'm getting ready to bid on. And usually that's done solo. So I'm, you know, by myself, not having to deal with any social distancing. And then coming home and working remotely from home, you know, estimating those jobs from home, dealing with customers on either on email. You know, we've had a few Zoom meetings for work with some general contractors, where instead of meeting on a job site, they're using Zoom to schedule virtual online progress meetings, online job start meetings. You know, the contractors are doing a pretty good job at trying to maintain social distance, at least of their office personnel. It's a little bit harder with field personnel to do that, because let's face it, they need to be in the field, and there is concern among the people in the field of social distance and being able to perform your job, get the job done, and not get sick, you know. So the construction industry is doing what it can. You know, that's how I am adjusting to my new norm. So I work at home till probably about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You know, usually from about 7:30 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon. It's kind of nice, man. I get to hang out in sweatpants and a t-shirt if I don't have to go walk any jobs, and a cup of coffee. And I set up a desk in my bedroom. And, you know, we have 8 kids still living at the house, so I have to deal with that. But Mama's been homeschooling them. The school has given out little, I think Chromebooks is what they are, so kids can do their studies online. Even Charlotte in 6th grade has a Chromebook. And she's doing a lot of her work and materials online, which has really been a blessing. You know, they've been able to continue school year. I think they're only operating off a pass-fail. You know, so not doing a conventional grading system, it's just pass-fail. But the kids are able to continue their education for the most part. You know, granted, it's not like classroom learning, but at least they're still getting something. So and when they're not doing that, my wife has been doing a little bit of homeschooling stuff with them. So really, she's been doing an excellent job at keeping them busy and out of the bedroom so I can work. And I've just been holed up in the bedroom. The dog's been laying at my feet. I think the dog enjoys having me home, probably more than anybody else does. She just lays at my feet all day long, which is kind of nice because, you know, if my feet get cold, I just tuck them up underneath her and she warms them back up. So it's been, you know, this is for now the new norm. And honestly, as I think about this, you know, I was talking to somebody about this a few days ago, and I bet so many companies are going to realize how they have much more office space than what they truly need. You know, they don't need all this office space. And if they can come up during this time period, so remember World War II, America advanced so great during World War II by all the innovation and all the, what's the word I'm looking for, invention and everything that was created as a result of the war. Well, if you look at this particular circumstance, no, it's not a world war, and we're not having the crazy kind of innovation we had then, but we're having adaptation right now. So a lot of companies are probably going to figure out, okay, well, if we have a large force of our staff working remotely, how do we track them to make sure that, A, they are working remotely and not, you know, sitting there in their pajamas eating Fruit Loops watching cartoons or reruns or YouTube. So probably tracking the performance of the employees. I bet you there's going to be a lot more creativity around working at home and working remote and tracking that. And when we come out of this, I bet a lot more people are going to continue to be working remotely as long as they're being productive. So I think that's the whole key, is if you're working remote and you're being productive, maybe that's something that we continue to do going forward after we come out of this. I'm sure a lot of companies are trying to figure out ways to make that a reality, because let's face it, you know, if you don't need an office space that seats 300 people, maybe you need an office space that seats 75 people, and the other 225 can stay at home and work remotely from home because you have measures put in place to track them. That may be the new norm. You know, what is something as simple as handshaking going to look like going? I mean, how long is it going to be till we can shake hands again? You know, how long are we going to be? You know, China, a lot of people in China have worn masks for years. I went to Walmart the other day to get some supplies. You know, we finally ran out of toilet paper, so I had to go, you know, with 10 butts at home to wipe. You go through toilet paper pretty quick. So I had to go to Walmart and get some toilet paper, and I found a 20-pack. Praise the Lord, thank you. But over half of the people, more than 60% of the people in Walmart were wearing some kind of face mask. Be it a medical grade face mask, be it one of those 3M dust masks that you get for homeowners working at home, construction projects at home, or maybe just something as simple as a bandana. What does that look like? How long do we continue in that? So what does our new norm look like? I guess that is my question. How are you adapting to your new norm, and what does that new norm look like for you? Hopefully you're still working. I know I have a bunch of friends who are not working. You know, with restaurants being out of business, one of my friends works for S&D Coffee, and he's one of the people that got laid off. You know, if the restaurants aren't open, they probably don't need coffee. So he was one of the people that were laid open. And there's been other types of people who support either the food industry, restaurant industry, or something that was closed down as a result of this virus. And although they don't work directly for that company, they support that company, they supply that company. And as a result, they're out of work now too, because no orders are coming back in. So they're furloughed until orders come back in. A good buddy of mine works for Haynes. They're currently furloughed. because their orders are all down. Less people are out at Target, out at Walmart, walking around shopping. They're only going out shopping, getting essential things that they need. They aren't necessarily going, hey, it's Easter weekend, let's go buy an Easter outfit, because nobody's going to church for Easter, right? So the retail sales are down. This is definitely impacting a lot of industry, and the longer we go in this route, the potential that some of those closed down businesses don't come back. Maybe it's your favorite restaurant that you used to like to go to. Maybe just doing takeout, they can't survive. Because let's face it, a regular restaurant where you usually go in and sit down and eat dinner, they don't have the to-go boxes to set up takeout. A company like McDonald's and Burger King, they're set up to be a takeout restaurant. That's what they are. That's what they do. So for them, they're having to get creative to figure out how to survive on a takeout-only industry. They're adapting to the new norm. So there you go. There's some of my thoughts on adaptation and how to deal with this new norm. Because this is going to have definitely an impact on what's coming down the road. Social interactions, how we behave, work interactions, how we are able to work, and what that looks like. So I hope you've been okay during this time. I hope you've been able to find things to go do in this time, and projects around the house to get done. So thank you for joining me today, Yogi Clan. I wish you all many blessings and prayers for those of you who are affected by this, and I'll catch you on the next video. I'm gonna go for a Saturday ride. All right, y'all, peace.